I cannot believe that I had to experience this today, especially within a facility. And I just can't believe that you pretended to be a manager.
Bad girl do bad things. I'm very good at doing them bad things.
Saga
Bunny Pandas.
Bass.
And me said a bad girl trend. 90s bad girl trend.
You know.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Jada, and I'm back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, I will be going job hunting today, so I will be bringing you guys along with me. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. Now, I cannot wait for the day I stop working, because I'm one day it's gonna happen. But yeah, I just figured I wanted to come in here and just give you guys a content. But yeah, let's get to the video. I'm about to brush my teeth and take a shower. Done taking a shower, I will go ahead and get dressed, and then I will get back to you guys after that. I'm back. I know some of you must be wondering, hey, what happened behind the scene, whatever. So I'm here to explain something. Dear Jirash, I cannot believe that I had to experience this today, especially within the Dunkin' Donut facility. And I just can't believe that you pretended to be a manager and an interviewer of a job that I liked, that I was expecting to work into. This is my story, and I hope that you get what you deserve, and I hope that even if I don't take things far, I hope that somebody else would come forward and speak up. I'm going to take this opportunity to speak up for myself, to explain my side and my experience. And yeah, I just want to tell other girls out there to be aware. Make sure that when you go for a job search, make sure that you do a background check. Make sure that what your guts is telling you, your instinct is telling you, go by your instincts. That's all I have to say. And yeah, so y'all won't believe what I had to encounter today. So pretty much earlier I stated that I was going to do a job search, because for some reason I'm my job, and basically, they don't really pay much. They pay decent, but not much for as far as for to sustain me, especially with all my bills as a single mother, all that. So me thinking about getting a second job and sustaining to help sustain my business, to give my business new products and all the other things, I came about and getting a second job, because thinking that, okay, I can get another job and be home at such and so time, and still have time to spend with my daughter. So this is where it all came about. And so I or free, just relaxing more. So I started the conversation. As an interviewer, you supposed to start the conversation, but he did not. So I greet him. I sat, sit properly, start the conversation, and he's supposed to do that, but I'm starting the conversation as an interviewer. It's basically felt like I was interviewing you. And long story short, he got to interview me, and then it got where he started asking me uncomfortable questions like, do you take drugs, not just do you drink, do you take drugs? Do you are you on pills? Are you on anything? You know, anything. Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? I said I'm single, and then he gonna say, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, are you, like, in my head, like, are you supposed to be asking me that? I'm like, no. And then he's gonna say all uncomfortable questions. Normally, I know at a job interview, they will ask you if you're on drugs or you're taking any type of, crazy pills or whatever type of pills. And I believe they will basically ask you, like, are you able to take a drug test? Are you comfortable in taking a drug test? They will normally ask you those type of questions. But other than that, I don't think they'll ask you the type of question or put it in the way where he did. And then so I answered no. I was like, no, I don't even take drugs. I don't even drink. I don't smoke. I don't nothing. And I told him, you can get my drug test right now if you want to. I'm comfortable. And then he go about say, okay, cool. And then he go about asking me, because he asked me where I'm from. I'm like, Ghana. And then he was like, what part of Ghana are you from? I was like, Accra. And then he kept trying to go deep into, he was like, do you have children? Do you have a child? I'm like, what does me having a children or a child has to do with my interview? Can we just get to the interview questions? And y'all, like, I'm telling you, no kidding, I was not being asked like any type of interview questions at all. It was more like personal questions. I feel like I was more of like on a date with this guy because he offered to give me coffee or food. Like, I was like, no, thank you, I'm okay, I ate before coming. Like, it was just so weird vibe he kept doing. And then it went from there where I'm sitting down, my feet, I guess his feet hit my feet under the table, and he was rubbing on my foot. It was some weird stuff happening. So I stared at him for a long time. I was like, okay. Very last question where it took the straw for me. So I was
Bro,
like,
what are you talking about, man?
Took my stuff, and I told him, I said, thank you for your time. I don't feel comfortable. You're making me very uncomfortable. So I'm going to walk out. And thank you very much. And then as I'm walking out, he going to repeat again, are you sure you don't want coffee? I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want coffee. And that's when I said that, I said it in a louder voice. I guess one of the employees heard me within the Dunkin' Dinner facility, and I guess they kind of figured out stuff was going on, and they saw me look, the face and the look, everything says it all. Like, I was very uncomfortable, so I went outside and stood outside. I called my friend. He picked up, and then but he was at work, and he told me he was gonna pick me up. Just stay there. And that's when he was like, okay, did you call the police? I was like, no, not really. He said you should, because pretty much it sounded like you got basically, you guys told you gonna have a interview, and like sadly, it wasn't professional. So I was like, you know what, you're right. Because I was just going to go by my business, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what, let me call the police. And I ended up calling the police. The police came, they asked me what's happened, and I told them everything. And they went inside, they asked him, and then they asked to see camera, the videos, they asked the store to see the video. And they did see the video. They saw us talking, they saw his feet moving and stuff like that. But what they couldn't really see was, because the view of the camera was on the other side, so like the legs that he used to like touch my foot, they saw it move, but they couldn't really see pretty much, like, how he touched my foot, how he was rubbed. They couldn't really see that, but they saw that his foot did move and stuff like that in the video camera. And because they couldn't really hear, and the video camera the quality wasn't that clear, but they got that. And then they give me my complaint number, and this is the card of the Burlington Police Department. They give me my number, which is on here, and then the number on here. So pretty much they told me, hey, you should try to call HR from the guide company, the facility, that you should call them, reach out to them and ask them if they're ready, call you for an interview and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, thank you, have a nice day. And so pretty much I was very, and mind you guys, these police officer was white, 2 white guys, but you know how people say when you call the police, they're very like kind of discerning to some stereotype. There's much concern, like especially the other police officer. He talked to me, he calmed me down. He told me, look, like, you gotta be careful. And basically they offered me to take me home, and I was like, no, I'm okay, no thank you. But basically much they requested that I file a complaint against this guy, and make sure, try to find out more information about him and see if he really worked for this facility and all the other stuff and so on. So pretty much I couldn't really much finish that second job interview. I end up disregarding that. No longer interested. I don't want that job. Now, the first interview went well. I forgot to post that because I got so busy, and plus I couldn't record in the facility. But that went well. So hopefully, at least out of all my situation today, at least something good came out of it, because the first interview went well. So pretty much this is my story. I just wanted to come here and say to all the girls, the young women, the young females out there, y'all be careful. Be careful of the kind of jobs you apply for. Be careful of the kind of people you talk to on the internet or you give your information to. And the guy, the police end up allowing him to take my name and other things on a paper. So they end up telling him to get rid of that and so on other things. So y'all need to be careful who you have an interview with, who you come across, who you contact on the internet. And make sure if you're getting a job, make sure you do a proper research about the job and make sure that it's a good job. And if your instinct is telling you something, if you feel like something is not right about a certain thing you're doing, a certain job you're applying to, don't do it. Don't force it just because you are in need or something. This is where I messed up, because normally, like, I'm the type of person, I'm more like a detective. I'm more like self-aware of things I do. But this time it wasn't the case. I was more concerned on, hey, I need a second job. I need to find it ASAP. That's where I went wrong at. So I just wanted to make this video and to say to all the young women, be careful, do your research, and that's about it. I love you guys. And about the giveaway, I will make a nice video and I will comment the giveaway, the person name that I picked for the giveaway. The 2 person, it will be $50 divided into 2, so it will be $25 each among that 2 peoples. And I will put the name in the comment below and I'll send it to you via Cash App. So that's about it, y'all. I just want to say thank you for watching my video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.